Jonathan joins us from Washington, D.C. John, hopefully you heard Steve Wynn there talking about China and the outlook for Macau. He doesn't want to build in Las Vegas. He's just focusing on Macau right now. Is that the right strategy?
Well, I think, that was really a great interview, and Steve Wynn, definitely displayed what makes him one of America's greatest CEOs, not just a great CEO in the casino gaming industry, but really understanding the dynamics between the United States and Asia, and also the investment climate in Macau and what that means to Greater China and a strategy there. I think there is a lot of opportunity in Macau, and that is a function of the overall macroeconomic environment in Asia and the continued growth in China and the emerging middle class that continues to develop. So in the long run, 5 to 10 years, there's definitely a very strong proposition for Macau's tourism industry and the casino gaming industry. That said, I think that there is some potential risk that needs to be looked at as it relates to the macroeconomic factors in China and a potential property bubble that could translate into a potential economic situation in China that's not favorable for the middle class in China, which would translate into a problem for Macau.
Yeah, well, Wynn wasn't really that concerned about China overheating, also the property bubble. In fact, he says he's going to leave it to China. He has the utmost confidence in China to balance its own issues. So that's his focus right now in Macau, John.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that obviously the tourism sector in Macau continues to be a very strong performer. The casino industry in particular there continues to almost every other month has a record-breaking figure. A year ago or 2 years ago, when there was a lot of pundits saying that Macau was kind of a done story or that there was too much capacity in the market, obviously this year has proven those naysayers incorrect. Macau has continued to perform excellent as it relates to the casino gaming revenue. I expect that to continue for the remainder of the year, as long as the macroeconomic conditions in mainland China continue to be positive.
Okay, well, let me talk to you about the breakdown of the market because, Steve Wynn is opening the Encore today, which is part of their boutique hotel / casino. And it looks like Wynn is just focusing right now on the high rollers. They can actually get a lot of these high rollers in without using the junkets. What do you think of that? Do you think they're depending too much on this when they should be looking at the mass market, which is really where you get a lot of your income from?
Yeah, I think, the Wynn Resorts strategy for Macau has been one of being conservative and cautious in the market and really not over-expanding too fast. And that's definitely been the right call for the last 5 years. And I think that their strategy there has played out to where now they've actually opened up some additional capacity at their property there in Macau. And I think that ultimately the further capacity that comes online in Macau and the size of that capacity lends to a basic strategic need to get the mass market and to get the middle class of not only from mainland China, but also from the rest of Asia. And things like airline connectivity, tourism infrastructure, all of these basic fundamentals really need to be a component of developing that mass market for Macau to attract consumers from all of Asia, not just mainland China.
Well, be it Wynn, be it Sands, or be it Galaxy, it looks like a lot of the casino operators aren't getting much help from the Macau government because they still have restrictions on visa entries from mainlanders, which is a lot of their bread and butter right there. Also, they look like they're going to crack down on the number of gaming tables that you can have as a casino operator.
Yeah, that's right. The new CEO of Macau has very strictly stated to the marketplace that the government will be focusing on diversifying the economy away from tourism and casino gaming into other key areas such as information technology and finance and other priorities. And so there is a very strong focus from Macau's government to look at other areas of potential economic growth. And of course, that's a smart thing to do because the casino gaming and tourism industry in Macau is strong. It's a vital part of the economy there. It's wise for them to look at other areas of the economy to where economic growth can be generated in a way that's beneficial for the citizens there. But I think, moving forward, the CEO of Macau understands that the casino gaming industry is important to the financial aspects of taxes and government operations.
All right. So what does that mean, though, for the future? I mean, if you're a casino operator, does the future look bright operating in Macau with these restrictions, John?
I think it does. In the long run, it does look bright. I mean, I think that there's going to be, continued steady growth of the industry and of investment into Macau. U.S. companies that have a presence in Macau obviously are deriving substantial returns on their investments in that market. Many of the U.S. companies that service the casino gaming industry, the casino gaming suppliers of slot machines and information technology and different systems, also benefit from the U.S. company presence in Macau, particularly with Wynn Resorts and Las Vegas Sands. So I think in the long run, Macau continues to be a very healthy play on the middle class in mainland China and the greater economic situation for Asia overall.
All right, John, nice talking to you. Jonathan Galaviz, an independent strategist. We're going to go to